Hello and welcome into the Weekly Warrior Spotlight. I'm your host, Donette Logan. We have so much to tell you about on the show this week, from the recruiting trail to softball being ranked #1 and to meet a coach who inspires athletes every day at Thompson High School. That and a whole lot more after a word from our sponsors.
Consign Design offers friendly fashion with new and previously loved designer and boutique items at a great price. Clothing, shoes, accessories, we've got it all. Interested in becoming a consigner? Just visit our website. It's easy, and we'd love to welcome you into the family.
Go Warriors!
Leave It to Weaver has taken over monograms and more. Now Scott Weaver and his team can do all of your favorite embroidery, vinyl, and sublimation projects. And if it's upholstery you need, Leave It to Weaver is the only place to go.
Go Warriors!
Better Lawn and Gardens. We're located right here in Alabaster. We specialize in weed control and fertilizing, landscape lighting, lawn maintenance, and landscaping. We love serving our neighbors in Alabaster. Reach out for your free quote.
Go Warriors!
Hi, this is Cherie Hickey with Warrior Wellness Group, your go-to mental health provider here in Alabaster, Alabama. We service ages 6 to 99, both individual and family. Come find your inner strength here with us at Warrior Wellness Group.
Go Warriors!
Classic Nail Spa is proud to be one of the best nail salons in Alabaster. We will provide excellent service with all the new trends. Come relax and pamper yourself with us today.
Go Warriors!
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Spotlight. Thompson High School students returned to the classroom this week from spring break. And while most students were at the beach soaking up some rays with their family and friends, Thompson football players were on the recruiting trail. Thompson's kicker, John Allen McGuire, has been really busy. He had stops at the University of Georgia, Ole Miss, University of Alabama, and UAB, where he was able to catch up with former Thompson standout Ryan Pepins. Defensive end Cam Pritchard, also on the recruiting trail, he headed across state lines to Georgia Tech. Braden Saylor, offensive lineman for Thompson, stayed a little closer to home with a visit to Sanford. And quarterback Trent Seaborn headed to the University of Texas for a visit. He kind of had a little fun with a photo op with his football uniform and the guitar for his love of music. Seaborn also took in a showcase where he was named quarterback MVP of the Polynesian Bowl. He got to see a face we all know very well in Alabaster, the tongue of love of his dad. If they were not on recruiting visits, they were practicing. Seaborn posted this video on X of him practicing, and it got attention from fans across the country as they reshared it, hoping coaches would see it as well. Defensive end Jamarian White also spent his time on the practice field, getting in a little work for stopping plays on the field. Don't forget, you can watch the Warriors during spring practice. A few practices will be open to the public, the first on April 29th at 3 p.m. What do you do when you were in Tennessee for a baseball tournament and the games were delayed by rain? Well, obviously you go play laser tag. Thompson's baseball team made the best use of their time during a rain delay with a little fun playing laser tag, pool, and bowling. And let me tell you what, these guys are on fire. If you have not seen them, you need to. You can see them April 9th when they host Tuscaloosa County at 6 p.m. For the second week in a row, the Thompson Warriors sit atop the state as they earn #1 spot in the 7A softball rankings. The ladies boarded buses and headed south for the Gulf Shores Classic, where they went 2-1. And check these ladies out. They traded those cleats and uniforms for sandals and shorts for a team dinner on the beach. These athletes balance so much more than we ever did in high school. From jobs to schoolwork, civic clubs, you name it, they do it. And when you talk to the members of the lacrosse team, they make it sound like it's just second nature. We've talked on the show about history being made at Thompson. Kade, you did that, being the first lacrosse scholarship to sign. Talk about knowing you're the first and where you're going to go.
Knowing that I'm the first, I don't know. That was a good question. But I don't know.
It's probably just kind of, like you feel you kind of set a bar for lacrosse in the future.
It feels like I started something that there's going to be a lot more people moving up to play lacrosse here that are also going to be probably signing. So I think I started that for I guess I set a name for the team or sign off.
Well, because students probably didn't realize they could even get a scholarship or sign with a college for lacrosse here at Thompson. So you probably kind of gave them information they didn't know. Now you're going to Huntington. Why there?
Because the coach kind of took me and my mom out some Thai food when I went on a tour there, and he wrote me a specialized letter, just him, straight to me, and it was something that none of the other coaches done before, and
Those little details and handwritten notes go a long way. It's something I tell my kids all the time. Now, you're also on Model UN. Tell us what that is for those who don't know.
It's like you pick a country and you represent it, and you got like, you pick a country you represent, and there's a topic, and you just sit in a classroom. It's kind of like a smart person club. Not really smart, but.
What country did you pick?
It varies on competitions. Last time I did Iraq.
That's probably a hard one to do a little bit. Lots of news on Iraq. And you also are on prom committee, and you do a lot more too. What of those clubs do you think you've enjoyed the most at Thompson?
I forgot to tell you, I'm in peer helpers.
And peer helpers, so we're going to keep adding to the list.
I like peer helpers.
Yeah.
Because I get to see my little every Wednesday. Like today, I went to go see him, and he's a hyper kid like me, but we play with a ball, and the lady today that's supposed to like watch us, her name is Jennifer, she just sits there and she's like, y'all need to play a game, and me and my little are like, but we're like throwing the ball, but like he matches my energy, and it's like, I'm like his role model.
Do you think he's impacted you any?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I don't know. I learned stuff from my little that I haven't even known, but I see how when I was in the intermediate school where he's at right now, I see the way he's learned more stuff than I learned, I think, because I was not the best kid in intermediate school.
But you've grown and changed. Now, you also have siblings, and one plays sports. Do you think you guys are competitive with each other?
I think I pushed my little sister, Kessa, to be the best she can be at volleyball. She's in 8th grade, and she's like 6 foot.
Oh, wow.
And she's a middle blocker, and I think I've been pushing her to be better because I'm afraid that she'll be better than me, because I think she personally will be, because at the height she is right now and the age, she's in 8th grade. I'm just scared that she's going to surpass me in like athletic wise. So I just push her.
Big brother's like, no, wait, hold on. So, well, it's been a pleasure kind of get to know you. You've taught us about lacrosse some in your group interview and the Model UN and so much more. I know you've got big things ahead of you, so thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have 2 more chances to catch the lacrosse team in action. You can see them on April 12th at Spain Park and then on April 16th at home. When we come back, behind every good player is a great coach. We're going to meet a member of the coaching staff for Thompson's wrestling program. Plus, the new hardware the Thompson track team is adding to the trophy case. You're watching the Weekly Warrior Spotlight.
Brooklear Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy offering competitive prices on prescriptions, hormone replacement therapy, compounding, medical equipment, and immunizations. Brooklear Health Mart Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the best health care for our community.
Go Warriors!
Shelby Fence Company is a name you can trust for outstanding fencing services in Shelby County and the nearby areas. We are the preferred contractor for fence installations, and you can depend on Shelby Fence Company to provide superior fencing and gate options, including chain link, aluminum, and wood.
Buying, building, or selling, you make sure you call our team, Tim Mitchell. We will help save you thousands and put money right back into the schools, right back into the classroom and your team. So go Warriors!
Doctors Chris and Angie Canales are committed to providing state-of-the-art orthodontic care for children, adolescents, and adults. Our team works closely with you to develop a treatment plan that is best suited for your orthodontic needs and lifestyle.
Go Warriors!
Since 1980, Mr. Bug's Pest Control has remained one of Alabama's top pest control companies. From residential to commercial, we always strive to embrace our industry's latest and most current technology. We provide our customers peace of mind by knowing their pest and termite control needs are met.
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Spotlight. Thompson's wrestling team has 9 state championships. They've sent several athletes to compete at the next level, and they played a key role in getting girls wrestling to be a sanctioned sport in the state of Alabama. But when you talk to any wrestler about their team, one name always comes up, Coach Barnes. One thing I like about the coaches is when a coach impacts students and it has value in them. And I wanted to interview you, Coach Barnes, because every time I interview a wrestler and I ask about coaches, they mention you. I want to know how you have felt these kids are impactful onto you.
They just make it fun. I think that was kind of my job when I got here about 11 years ago, was to just have fun. And the sport's hard enough already, so I just try to be the fun one, I guess.
I know it is a hard sport, and my son wrestles, and he was intimidated a little bit and scared at first, but there's times I feel like you kind of put that confidence in them. Do you think you see more in these athletes than what they see in themselves?
Yeah, I think building the confidence to go out there and just score points instead of worry about winning and losing is kind of what our whole coaching staff kind of focuses on. Yeah. And then winning helps. So all it takes is a couple wins under the belt and then build it up.
Now, we talked earlier about winning and how it's more than them getting on that podium that you want to see them succeed at. And you want to see them actually kind of grow into young men and just do more. What are you hoping these guys walk away from Thompson learning?
Just hard work. Yeah. And trying to learn how to enjoy the process of the hard work and then seeing the results after.
Now you have a little one on the way.
I do.
Are they going to wrestle, boy or girl? Do you know?
It's a boy.
Oh, so he's set for the mats?
My wife wants to play baseball first. So I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years old. We'll throw him out there and let him play around with it.
Well, definitely probably be one that gets raised up, I guess, here too.
Yeah, I mean, definitely going to give it the old college try on wrestling. So.
Well, I know I am thankful for you in my son's life because he talks about you all the time. I interviewed the wrestlers together, the seniors. They talked about you having an impact on them. So you're doing something right with these guys, and they are not worried about making you proud on the podium, just making you proud at practice. And they're practicing now. What do you consider being a successful practice for them?
Just try to get better at something that they weren't doing well at before, just little things.
Thank you so much. I know it's hard for you to do, so I appreciate you doing it.
Thank you.
The wrestling team is hosting a big event at Thompson, the Father-Daughter Dance. You can still get your tickets for the dance on April 12th. When we come back, new records for the members of the track team at Thompson High School and a whole lot more. You're watching the Weekly Warrior Spotlight.
Hi, I'm Jacob with Duck Doctor USA. If you would like a healthier home, give us a call today at 205-980-0800 or check us out on the web at duckdoctorbirmingham.com.
Duck Doctor says, go Warriors!
Care Direct Pharmacy has been proudly serving the Alabaster community since 2015. We're a full-service retail pharmacy, but specialize in compounding and work directly with your physician to customize treatment and care. We even have a unique gift shop.
Go Warriors!
Exit Realty, selling properties, not promises.
From Exit Realty,
Go Warriors!
Expect Care is unique because it's faith-based, it's family-owned, very family-oriented, and we base our values off of just working together as a family.
It's now time for the DL and the Warriors. Congrats to track star Akasha Dudley. The junior placed 4th in the shot put at the FSU relays. Alongside her, freshman Ariana Hall, who finished 4th in the high jump. 2 top 5 finishes in the FSU relays. You are looking at the newest member of the Auburn Majorette line. Senior Katie Coyer will be wearing orange and blue this fall. She is currently the Majorette captain at Thompson High School. And finally, congrats to the ladies soccer team for being ranked number 7 in AHSA rankings. That's going to do it for us this week on the Weekly Warrior Spotlight. Thank you guys for joining us each and every week right here on Alabaster Living TV. Because of our sponsors, we're able to do this show, so big thank you to them. We'll see you next week right here on Alabaster Living TV.